like 2 notifications. I'm having some streaming issues all of a sudden, which is great. So if it cuts me off again, then I want to apologize for that one. And I guess I won't be streaming anymore, but or for the time being, because it gave me a weird message. It said this service is temporarily unavailable. So if you are seeing this, what's up? I apologize. But yeah, I could go for the world. I'll just jump into something I'm saying. I'm not going to title these videos going for the world record or anything, just because I didn't pull that off last time, and I don't feel like I kind of gave up on it. I'm sure I could do it, but yeah, I haven't played this in a second too, so this is gonna be, I gotta jump back into my VR legs. I love my VR, honestly, but it's just been a second, you know. Okay, this game makes me the literal sweatiest you can be. Normally, I would be very upset about only getting the 10s and stuff right now, but as long as I can keep up with the ball right now, I'm happy, because like I said, I have not played in a hot second. This game, definitely, because I think the last VR game I played was Rick and Morty VR. There was some weird glitchy stuff going on with Rick and Morty VR too when I tried to stream it. It was kind of insane. Oh god. Yeah, 550 points. No, I could at least push that other. I could at least get to 4 digits before. I only lost one. What I mean by that is I used to be able to get to like 4 digits without dying. So I really want to make this count, to be honest with you. I heard a long time ago, I heard there was like a full version of this game coming out, and I really hope that's true, because I really would like to play a more full version of the, like, quote-unquote story mode of this game, because this was a really fun game, despite how flippin' sweaty it makes you. It doesn't help I played it in my room, which generally is hotter unless I have the fan cranked all the way up. And I don't always do that, and yeah, but it's a lot colder in the basement where all my stuff is now. And I have more VR space in the basement, which is why I could, I beat the main part of Rick and Morty VR. I haven't done too much after that. They say the platinum for that game is kind of easy, but what they don't really account for is how flippin' hard some of the, just, like, tasks you have to do in that game are. It's, like, physically, it's hard. Like, in concept, a lot of those trophies aren't hard, but the actual physical actions of doing some of that stuff in VR is incredibly hard. So if you ever see a website that's just like, hey, you know, it's not that hard, it's bullshit. It is hard. Rick and Morty VR is. I call it Rick and Morty VR. It's technically called Rick and Morty Virtual Reality, but Virtual Reality has the same initials as VR, so... Wow, I screwed that up, but, so I just call it VR. I normally call it Rick and Morty... I was calling it Rick and Morty Virtual Reality, but it's called Virtual Reality, because, you know, puns and all that. Adult Swim likes their puns, or at least the Rick and Morty team do, so... Eh... this is this week's scores. Yeah, I'm pretty low on this week's scores. I was #1 on this week's scores one time, and that's when I was really into this game. And then I don't know. I put it down for a little bit, to be honest with you. Oh, I see a lot of people who are like, I just don't care about VR, and I don't understand how. Oh well. I mean, I get it, I guess. The concept doesn't interest you, but I don't know. I think VR is awesome. It's like the Wii, but if it was less of a gimmick and like a whole new medium that is about to be birthed, basically. It's like, you know, you had movies and then TV came around and you started getting like TV shows. It's kind of like the same idea, like TV or like multiple like TV shows, kind of, that idea would kind of spawn from movies just existing, and this kind of spawns from video games just existing, because we can all agree, like, a TV show is completely different from a movie, and VR is but has similar aspects to a movie. And VR is, you know, pretty much completely different from normal video games, but, you know, shares similar aspects. I'm taking it slow right now. I'm sorry if this isn't super entertaining in comparison to some other ones, although this is actually getting hella... Not hella fast. If it was hella fast, I'd say it would be pink or red right now. I seem to be hitting the 30s alright. Well, I say that I don't hit anything, but you get it. Let's try to hit a 10. God damn it. It was almost a 30. There we go. I'm getting back into it. I'm a lot more calm than before, too, so I feel better. Maybe it's just because I'm talking bullshitting while doing this. I always like how the tiles, like, fall off. But then, if they ever all break off, then it's not that, like, satisfying, like, glass breaking type of effect. The headphones I'm wearing, the wire's in a really flippin' weird position right now, and it's not helping me. Oh, I put it right here. It needed to be more like there. Oh well. Bam. There you go. You know, Tetris World Championships? I want Danger... Wow, that was bad. I was just gonna say, I want Danger Ball World Championships. I would not win that. But I would like to watch that. Maybe I should create some of the first VR World Championships. I was hearing something about actual VR championships in my neighborhood, and I thought maybe that's gonna, like, spawn something, like, completely new, like esports. But I think esports will have to grow before VR sports is, like, a huge thing, you know? That could be a video for my main channel, the concept of VR sports. VR sports could theoretically work better than normal esports, if you think about it. Like, because people, like, normal people who aren't like, oh, you're just playing a game that's so easy, you're not doing anything hard. Why don't you do something real, like play football, and then you're like, I don't want brain damage. But, yeah, besides that, what was I saying? Oh yeah, VR sports could probably be taken more seriously because you can see more physical movement from the actual human player. Now, would it be taken as seriously as football? No. It wouldn't. It probably wouldn't even be taken as seriously as, like, motorsports, but that was a pretty big argument too. Like, motorsports aren't real sports, which is total bullcrap. Anything that has to do with, like, really good hand-eye coordination and, like, reaction time, that's a real sport. We just we got up by the ranks, up the ranks by almost 100. Who's number 1 right now? Like, I want to see that. Okay, I could possibly do that. Like, he's a whole digit ahead of me, but I think I could actually be 1 this week if I wanted to. I mean, I just started playing, so if I stood here for like an hour or so, I'd probably be fine. Although, my parents want to go out to eat because it's Saturday, so maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it won't happen. This is what I'm doing all night tonight. It took forever to set my VR up because that's just how VR is until the Oculus Quest. So, yeah. I sold one of my friends on the Oculus Quest, and now I feel pressured for Facebook to make a really flippin' good VR headset because he's really excited for it. I'm excited for it too, but I didn't mean to, like, convince, like, to make people's buying habits, like, feed other people's buying habits for that specific VR headset, because I even talked to a guy in the comments who was considering that or a Nintendo Switch, and I told him, I'm like, dude, get the Switch first and see how the Quest does. Like, I'm excited for it, I really am, but you should get the Switch and make sure the Quest does well. Because at first, I was thinking I'm going to get the Quest at launch. Now I'm thinking I'm going to wait and see how it does. Because it's a really good concept, and it looks like the demos people have used, it has been really successful, but I mean, it works really well, but those are in, like, primo experiences. Like, you gotta wait for it to get into the actual consumer's hands, because it's just, it would not, if it screws up in those scenarios, I don't want to buy it. So I'm just, you know, waiting for, like, more down-to-earth people who will end up reviewing it on YouTube. I can't hit anything right now, jeez. There we go. Hey, if I was gonna hit something after all that, that's what I wanted. I tried to curve it. I curved it enough to get to the 20, although it probably would have hit 20 anyway. But I tried to curve it for the 30! Oh wow, I hit that way too hard, because it is flying. Okay, so I was locked at, like, where that 10 is right now is a 30. I was locked in on that, and then completely forgot about the actual ball. I want to look at my score. I looked in the wrong place for my score. Actually, I looked at what I wanted to look at. I wanted to see how many lives I had. I didn't want to look at my score. I feel like every time you look at your score, you're just, like, screwed, to be honest with you. That's what it feels like, anyway. I was just thinking about how I didn't ever finish, like, the world record series I was going to do for this game. And then I realized I haven't ever finished a Let's Play series on my channel, any of my channels, ever. That makes me sound horrible at this. God damn it. I should have been more there, not there, whatever. Okay, hit the 20. Oh, you bastard. That's gonna hit the... I was dangerously close to hitting the 10. I want you to hit the... Okay, yep, I'm happy with that. I even care that we hit the 10. I just get really mad when you miss multiple times and then get a really, really, really low. Like that. Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, what just happened there? I don't have much control over this right now. The key is control, Danielson. I don't know why I said Danielson, but I did. I know a kid named Daniel. I think most people probably do. It's not an uncommon name by any means. So the square is there, and then before it blows up, I was there. Like reverse what I just said. The ball was... Wait, no. I don't even know. Okay, I know where I messed up, but apparently I can't explain it right now. Bang. We did not rank up at all. That's fun. Maybe we ranked up by 1. Maybe. I don't know. Watch this. It's gonna... Oh, doesn't it spark? Or is that a different thing? Whatever. You know, it's funny. All those things have, like, these spheres... all the games in this compilation thing have all these sphere shapes. And this is the only game where there's actually a sphere-shaped something that you have to go for. Oh, it's funny. I don't know why it's funny to me. I do know why it's funny to me. It should be fairly obvious. Anyway, I hit the 20. Because that should be the easiest 30 to hit. These are currently the easiest 30s to hit. Or 20s. Because they don't always show 30s. Which is frustrating. They should always show 30s. People in their 30s matter. They didn't just realize the lives. They didn't just realize where they are going to be stuck for the rest of their lives by the time they turn 30 and have a midlife crisis. Not at all. I mean, that doesn't mean they don't matter, but that is an actual thing. And they just got over that, like, mid-20s, like, I am super poor phase. God. It must suck to be, like, 25 to, like, 30. It's like just like a general age. It's not, you could be going through that earlier. I'm not saying you couldn't. I've gone through some stuff earlier than most people. Not on that level, obviously, but you know what I mean. Well, and then, you know, there's the Steve Jobs people who've been, like, rich like, at that age range. But that's not everyone at all, ever. Never has that been. But if you think about it, no one, if everyone was that loaded, then that amount of money wouldn't be, like, considered rich. So it just wouldn't, it wouldn't work. Our money system would be, like, function more like yen, just because everyone has millions of dollars. helps. Like, if you have millions of yen, that's not much. Like, you should... I guess... Because millions of yen... Well, maybe it's a lot, but, like... I'm trying to think of the translation rate, but it's, like... Not unfathomable. Unfathomable. I can't... It's not unfathomable. I can't say that. It's a good thing this isn't a serious video. You know what I'm trying to say, though. And, unfathomable. I can't pronounce that. Anyway, the point is, it's like... it's not necessarily... I really can't think of the translation right now, but you guys get what I'm saying. I hope. I don't know. I'm going off on like a bunch of weird tangents for no reason. That's pretty much what a live stream is, isn't it? That's exactly what a live stream is. No one should be surprised. Also, I'm weird, so if you know me at all, you know I go off on strange tangents. How? How? It was... Ugh. Oh, I have one more. I thought that was the end. If I was still focused on throwing my thing in the corner and yelling how, I would have missed it. Oh, that would... No, I just got robbed, man. This has been probably one of the least exciting games I've had. I did not want to spin you. No. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to... Yeah, oh, close. That motion is close. Let's try to get it down. Oh. I did the... So, when you play this game, you want to kind of, like, lift your head up and, like, jerk it at specific times to, like, make the ball spin in certain ways. And I just barely screwed up. So, when you do that kind of thing, occasionally the ball will slip through. And that's exactly what just happened. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Eat, eat, and eat. Scratadu floradu. Yay! I really thought that was gonna hit 20. That hit 10. I'm depressed now. Life is over, you know? I hit a 10 square in a game. In a VR game. If it's virtual reality, that means it's reality. So, I'm really emotionally distraught right now. What if that's like a thing? Because that whole like simulation theory... By the way, I don't care if we're in a simulation, because this simulation is great. I'm kidding. It's not great for everyone. But I don't think we actually are in a simulation, but VR could get dangerously close to putting everyone in a simulation. I guess what I meant by like the simulation is great. I think technologically the simulation is great. Like all the crap we get to play around with, like hamsters and a wheel. But I think all the different crap we can do kind of disproves the simulation, if you ask me. But there's not, I mean, there's not much evidence there to prove that. That's just kind of how I feel. And obviously feelings aren't, you know, facts. So, you know, I could be entirely wrong. It's just what I think. But the simulation theory is kind of weird to think about. And I don't know. I think we're close to being able to put people in simulations, but I don't think like one-to-one simulations. That's what I was going on. So like if virtual reality gets that good where it's like Ready Player One, where it's like you can do some really cool crap and that's how you know it's a simulation, because you can jump over a building. But like because you know you can't actually do that, then you're like, oh, that's cool. But like if it's like people talking about like video games and stuff causing like all this violence and crap, and my only thing on that is like if you already had like a mental like if you already had like some like anger issues or like hang on. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to that. I got a message on Discord. I'm quitting Discord. Yeah, you can see me. My room's sketchy as all hell. I'm getting... Someone's saying stuff. I'm sorry, someone... Just give me a second. I have to force quit Discord on my Mac. Some really weird shit just happened. But anyway. Oh, God. I liked where the camera was, alright? Jeez. Oh, God. I really got to readjust this now. The camera should be fine. I was right here. I know it's a little above where I am, but I like my hands being able to go pretty low in it, so I'm fine here. Yeah, this is fine. Who is spamming me? I'm sorry, guys. I might have to appear offline. What is that? Legitimately, what was that? Is someone talking to me? Because I can't see it. I'm sorry, I can't see your chat. Here, let me... That's my phone. Okay, I'm setting my online status to appear offline. If someone's talking to me in chat, I apologize. I can't see it. If I will check my phone real quick for the sake of that. It just keeps saying on air. Maybe I'm having... What is my PlayStation doing? Offline. Oof. Okay. I'm back on. I think I realized what that was. No? Am I gonna be offline again? Okay. Everything should be okay. Now let me check my phone. I'm having just technical difficulties, everyone. Where did I put my phone? Oh, there's my phone. Gonna make a really weird... Okay, I had to make a really weird movement there. My apologies for that. Yeah, I'm gonna go on YouTube, see if someone's actually in here. Inbox. I'll go to my... I'm on Manic Mania, so it's gonna take me this that extra second. Because I have to make a couple extra steps, but I can just get to it. They're here. Okay, no one's in here. My PlayStation was just being mentally retarded, so that's good. I think I know what the actual thing was. I like how it's like, continue? Yes, you died. Oh, re-continue? Okay. It's a weird way to put it, but somewhat true. I found a really good way, but also complicated way to get a good sounding microphone on stream. You guys know what it is? It's really stupid. I should wear my VR headset every time I stream, but then there's no webcam, so you just have to deal with my crappier 4Gamers headset that's only sold in Europe, and probably because of quality issues. Because it is very bad. Like, it is bad. It is genuinely bad. But it has the PlayStation logo on it, so it's cool. It doesn't sound bad, but the left ear cup is the only ear cup that works half the time, and the other one will cut in. The right ear cup will cut in and cut out. The only good thing I can say about it is, for a $15 microphone, I mean, for a $15 headset, you probably know where I'm going with this because of that the way I misspoke there. But for a $15 headset, the microphone does not sound bad. Like, it is not great, but it does not sound bad for its price, which I guess I should, you know, expect a lot of issues in general if I'm getting a $15 headset. But I've gotten like a $3 headset that both ear cups work in. Now, the audio quality wasn't as clear, but both ear cups work, which is, you know, the difference between $3 and $15. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Bam! Oh, that's gonna... If that bounced a little more, it would have been good, but I didn't set it to bounce like that. No, I didn't want the spin. I didn't want the spinny spin, man. Come on, fam. Oh, there we go. 10. For whatever reason. 20. Can we get 30? to sound cool? Like we counted by tens, or are we gonna subtract? Or stay the same? We're gonna either subtract, add, or no, we stayed the same. Which was the other option I was about to give. Subtracted by 10, wow. So, stayed the same. Added 20. Lost 10. Stayed the same. Lost 10. Stayed the same. Added 20. There's a fucking pattern here. Added, oh wait, I don't know. I think that was subtracted 20. Added 20 there. Okay. I was doing too much math. I should have stopped. I wasn't. Don't do math while you game, even though there's a shit ton of algorithms going on. But the computer or console does that, so it doesn't matter. I almost really messed that up. My algorithmic equation. $20. Oh my god. Not to give you guys ideas, but have you ever thought of if, like, you're streaming VR, right? And you know how those assholes will SWAT people? And they come into your house and you don't hear them because you are in a different world. And they come in and they see you playing VR, and then they just tackle you out of nowhere. And then you have to, and then like, by the time you like collect yourself, because it's basically a jump scare, then you're like, okay, here's my explanation. I was streaming and I could not hear you because I am in this game. And they would be like, oh, well shit, we got trolled. Although, unless you had some really good noise canceling earbuds, like, it would be, in VR it would be harder to notice, but those guys are loud. I mean, they are loud. And then if you have like dogs like me, they'd be going ape shit. So, you know, you'd probably notice, but it is easier not to notice, probably. I want that 3 to be a 10, so I can get to next level, because the other guy was at 40,000, right? Yeah, 40,000. I could make 10,000. You think? Let's make a goal to get to 10,000, right? Okay, I've jumped up the ranks a little bit more. Yeah, let's go for 10,000. Why not? That'll be our goal for today, 10,000. I haven't been trying either. I've been just, you know, obviously farting around, but I don't know. That's a good reason to live with people, actually. If you're a streamer and you like stream VR regularly, live with somebody else. Like, they don't even have to know you that well. We just have to be cool. So you're like, okay, I know you're not gonna steal my shit. And if something really weird happens, because, you know, the internet, they'll probably be ready. Like, if that something happens, they'll be there to answer the door and be like, hey, I have an explanation already. But, you know, anyway. And then they could come meet you, and then everything would be good. Although your friend would get tackled, or if you're both streamers who stream VR regularly, so you're both prepared to get tackled, so you have, like, alternating stream schedules, so, like, you don't interrupt each other's stream or something. I don't know. This is a thought. This is a really elongated thought. Elongated muskrat. That was an Elon Musk thing. That was an Elon Musk joke. I got jokes in my head because I'm an idiot. Alright. You flubber-nubber. Come on. Oh, wow. Really? I just had to keep it in the same general spot. Really? Okay, that makes up for it a little bit. And that's not bad. Like, I never get mad at 20. I get pissed at 10. 30, I'm like, I am so happy to see you. 20, I'm like, okay, we're fine. And 10 is like, I will murder you. That's 800, and I only have, oh my god. This was going well, and then I did that. Damn. Bop. I need a little bit of a, there we go. There we go. So I was looking up sales figures for different VR headsets, and it seems a little shaky, because my overall impression of it was the Oculus Quest and PSVR did the best, and then the HTC Vive kind of failed. Now, I was wrong in the fact that the HTC Vive failed, but really, all I meant by that was it came in third place. and which would be failing when there's only 3 technically. But you know, it's possible to come in last and still be successful, because I mean, look at the 7th generation of video game consoles. Wii obviously won that. PS3 second place. The Xbox 360 first. I mean last. But the Xbox 360 is considered the most successful Xbox ever, and not in like a Xbox failed so bad every time. This is just the one time they didn't. This is like the best out of their failures. It's like, no, Xbox 360 was not a failure at all. In some instances, yeah, but that's just because of hardware failure. Like units sold wise, it did great. So I was looking up some sales figures because some people were calling me out, and I don't know specifically like where they got the impression of wait, hold up. Okay, never mind. My neck just didn't want to move down any farther. I don't specifically know where they got the impression that like I was just 100% wrong. I guess I might have stated something too much as fact, but I think the HTC Vive was kind of the 3rd place, but also successful. You know, 3rd place, but also successful VR headset. I was a little wrong in fact, because I didn't think it did well at all, but it did well. It just did the least well out of all of them. But yeah, I don't know. What is wrong with me? I get more casual at certain points, and so then I do stupid screw-ups. I don't know why. Why did I go back to, oh, I know why I went out to the menu. Okay. I also, by going to the menu, I figured out what the hell the problem I was having was. Yeah, we did not rank up in that one at all. Let's get to 4,000. No, okay. I'm gonna go down by half, not a half and 1,000. Let's go not a half and 1/10. That doesn't work. I need the math better. Anyway. My point is, let's go down to 5,000. That'll be our goal. So I can just get to 5,000 and be like, hey, okay. Because we've gotten to 3,000 as our highest today. I've probably done a little better before, but yeah. You know, another cool thing about VR is it encourages movement, unlike most forms of video games. And like the Wii was like that too, which is why it was successful to the, you know, casuals. I don't think VR will ever be like a casual type of thing. But yeah. The thing about VR is like, and this is obvious, you can finally be in like all these weird, crazy worlds. You thought, wow, what would it be like to actually be in there? Like, you know. I would like to, like, if I ever just get, like, if I were like rich ever, I think the first thing I would have built into my house, you know how like some people get bowling alleys built into their houses? The first thing I would get would be like one of those big VR rooms where you can physically walk around, and it's just like, it's a huge room just for VR, and you can have like VR paintball matches and stuff like that. Like that is what I would do. I would have one of those installed immediately. Like, I need that. I have to have something like that if I get a lot of money in my life. If I don't, then I would just go move into an affordable house near somewhere that has one of those. That is another thing, like, people, when everything just gets delivered to your door, will like miss going places. So something you could have would be like, you know, like, or like when the autonomous like driving thing like comes to full fruition, then hold up. Then you'll have like roads specifically for driving, like not to get to an actual destination, but you'll have roads specifically made just to drive, because that's something people will want to do, because they'll miss that, because they don't have to do it anymore, but they realized it was kind of fun, you know, because you had full control, or something like that. So they'll like, they should really install, like, you know, there's like public walking systems and stuff like that. They should have like a public driving, like, type of thing. Make it a little more safe than roads now, and it obviously it would automatically be a little more safe than just roads in general right now. But the other thing could be like, you know, like people want to go to the movie theaters. Movie theaters will not die. Actually, I think movie theaters will benefit from the everything and at your doorstep phase, like, more than almost anything. So movie theaters will be a thing. There might be a few like arcades still around, because there's still a few of those. I don't think the ones that are left will die. But then along the arcade route, they should have like those big VR rooms that not too many places have. Like, those should become more mainstream. So like everyone wants to go play like paintball or something, and like all these things where you go there specifically to do one type of activity will benefit massively. Because people, I mean, naturally we want to do stuff. This is getting kind of hard to keep up with. Okay, wow, 2,990. Anyway, the like they should have like big VR rooms and stuff too, where you can like go walk around or do really worldly things you just can't do any other way. It would be pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, it would. And like these VR like centers, they should have like different ways things are set up. So like say there's one where you're like flying, so they should like set you in a suit where it actually like lifts you up or something. And that would be like different types of rooms and stuff. I don't know. I'm giving people too many free ideas right now, but just something interesting to think about. I've kind of realized how many halfway decent ideas I have. Might delete this video so no one can steal some of those ideas. Hoping Crafty can come in here. Granted, if you know, like, I mean, all it takes is the right person to see something like that to take your idea and run with it, or you can be the one to run with the idea. At the same time, the amount of people that would just not run with an idea, even though they think it's a great idea, is so many. It's like the one guy in the crowd who would do it, you can't even guarantee he's going to be there. However, he could be there, so maybe I should private this video. Or something. I'll download, that's what I'll do, I'll download this stream, and then I'll be like, you know, I'll download the stream and then I'll like store it on a hard drive or something, and then I'll be like, okay, you know, no one has my ideas, but this video is a proof of concept that, you know, I, just so happened to have this great idea back in the day, and now I've executed it. Haha, look at me. I don't know, is that weird? Is that weird to anyone who could potentially actually see this before I completely rip this thing off the internet? Because right now I'm at a low enough sub count. On Manic Mania, that's a little shaky. But PSVR Mania, I'm at a low enough sub count where I could just completely clear something off the internet. Like, that anything you put on the internet is not, it's always going to be there. Not necessarily for people who are tiny, like tiny. Like, I don't even, I've barely hit, am I even in the two digits on this channel? You know, at the moment, as of 2019. March 9th, 2019, I think is the date right now. That was pink. Are you kidding me? I'm mad at myself, because that wasn't even that crazy right now. I was controlling it really well. Anyway, so if I take it down, it's not going to be gone forever, because I'm going to store it, obviously, because I don't like deleting my stuff, but... Wow! Are you kidding me? I was doing so good, and now this is what's going to happen. Let's make it to 3,000. That's all I want, right now. I don't have the comfort of an extra life right now. I can't screw up. Rough. There we go. I'm not one of those people that, like, has to write ideas down to. I guess we're on the topic of just ideas that pop into people's heads. You have to be kidding me! I was doing so unbelievably well. This is insane. Anyway. Whoo. Woo! Woo! That... Wow! Okay. That's fun. That's great. That's really nice. Don't appreciate that at all. Holy crap. What was I even saying? Oh, yeah. Like, I'm not one of those people that needs to write my ideas down constantly, because, like, I just kind of I take, like, a mental note of them. I can kind of mentally remember them for some reason. Which, that kind of brain is the kind of brain I have, and I seem to be able to, like, I'm also one of those people that doesn't necessarily need to study before a test to get, like, a 90 on it. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying I take mental note of things better. However, when I'm visually looking at something, like, I have to actually, like, hear it or think it. If I look at something and I'm reading something, I will forget that immediately. So if I do write stuff down, it's because I've read it and not heard it. Like, I have to hear it to get it like that. But, you know, generally your teachers teach, so you hear that. But, like, days where we have to work in a workbook, I'm like, oof. I gotta actually write because I won't remember now. Write or type. I do, if I have to do something like that, I generally remember, or it makes more, like, I'll remember the note better if I typed it on a computer, or I'll even just remember what I typed better if I typed it opposed to writing it. It's weird. I'm dyslexic as all hell. That's not a joke. I actually am. I am diagnosed with dyslexia. Are you flipping? I was there, and it was right there. Look, is that supposed to... Oh, God, no! No! No, come on, okay. Wow. This is about to be absolutely terrible. You kidding me? Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. This is actually bad. Like, no joke. This is horse crap levels of bad right now. I swear, I was gonna get to 10, and I'm still gonna get a 10, aren't I? Yeah, that's exactly what was gonna happen. I said I'm gonna get a 10, so I'm gonna get a 10. No, I want the 30. So since I'm saying I'm gonna get the 30, can I get the 30? No, I can hit right under the 30. Can I get the 30? Can I get the 30? No, I can get a 10. Can I get another 30? Can I get the 30 this time? Can I get the 30 this time? No, I can get a 10. Can I get a 30? Thank you. I didn't know how long that was gonna go on. It was like... I'm actually moving my feet more right now, and it's helping me for some reason. I have my hands behind my back, and I'm moving... Okay, well, I was gonna tell you, I have a great strategy right now, right? But no, it's apparently, it was just bullshit, and it was working for 5 seconds, and then while I tell you, oh, look, this is helping, like, me do good on this game, then it's like, ah, nah, fam, nah, we can't have that. 800. You're gonna score an 800. Really? Really? One more round, then I'm done. One more round, then I'm done. We never made it to the 4,000 or the 5,000. I'm honestly not even motivated anymore because of this crap. So... Oh wow, you know how I was telling you my headset will randomly pop in with the right audio? It's doing that right now. Like, frequently. It's like, oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm gone. And my VR headset just flashed. I don't know if you guys saw that. It literally just flashed white. Like, it was like, oh, I'm off. It literally turned off for a second. I've done that a couple times. It might be because where the VR box is sitting, like, you know, the little extra power boost box thing. Yeah, that box is sitting on top of some other wires and stuff. And those wires have been known for screwing with my stuff for really no reason at all. So that could be it. I'll have to move those out of the area. Yeah, if I do, I might stream again tonight, honestly, guys. But if I do stream again tonight, let it be known I am 220. Okay. Let it be known that if I do stream tonight, it might not be Danger Ball. It will probably be a VR game. But it may not be Danger Ball. Honestly, it might be Danger Ball. This is what I got the urge. I was sitting on my couch, eating a bag of potato chips, watching YouTube on my phone, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I want to play Danger Ball. And then I came down here, spent 20 minutes setting up VR because that's how VR works, and now I'm doing this, obviously. Streaming and everything. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying myself. I don't feel like I'm doing work either. Streaming is the least work-intensive job you can get. At least, like, Twitch streaming. Not like people who, like, stream live content like TV. What? You! We're getting to 1,000. That is our goal right now, is to hit 1,000 again. We have hit 3,000. Our goal is to hit 1,000 right now. Because how absolutely 100% retarded this game is being right now. Look, I can't even hit a tile. I can't hit a tile. Can I hit a tile, please? Thank you. Wow, you listened to me, game. That was nice of you. I mean, I hit a tile there, too, so, I mean, hey. It was like, oh, no prob, here's a 10. Can you give me that 20, game? Game, here. I have a question. I'm begging you. Give me the 10, right? So, I mean the 20, not the 10. I don't want the 10, game. Let me rephrase that. I want the 20. Oh, you almost gave it to me. No, you're just teasing me. You're just teasing me. All right. Oh, thank you. Can I get the 20 this time? Huh? Thank you. Get 20 this time? No, 10. Can I get this? I swear some of these fragments are letters all of a sudden. I saw a J, which might stand for something. Did we hit 1,000? No, we haven't. Give me that 20, game. Thanks, game. Hey, game. Can I get the other 20? What? My VR, my head. Okay, I got 2,030. Okay, I'm happy now. But my headset, literally, it flat, like it turned off for a split second. And then the ball, because the VR headset was just gone, like the cursor was just completely gone. I was in the right spot, but the ball just passed straight through it because it wasn't there for the perfect split second for it to, you know, just do that. Here, hang on. I'm gonna have this here. You see this? You see my I actually hit something IRL. Where am I? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. All right. Well, guys, I think that about does it for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm probably gonna go play something other, another VR game in a sec. And yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed my intellectual commentary and also rage, because I'm a angry person on occasion. All right, we're gonna hit this ball and then end stream, right? We're not gonna hit it. Wait. Okay, we're gonna hit it when it comes back. So we're not gonna make it too hard on ourselves, but we're gonna make sure this is here, right, and then bam. Okay, we did it. We successfully did it. We did it again. All right, see you guys. Don't know what that was about.